Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me on a journey in light. Today we're doing our weekly check-in on how is your person thinking and feeling about this connection. Please know all my readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when this was recorded. Just know when you came across this video, you're meant to find it at this time. Just tap in to with whichever pile you're drawn to for that. Also, you know, if you've watched this before, you can always just, or if you watch this, you can always put the pile selection in the comments and then say you want to come back and watch it again down the road. Because it is timeless, you might feel drawn to another pile and have a different message. So that's one really cool thing about timeless readings, and you can go back and see what you picked before and see what energies have shifted. So yeah. So anyways, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for all tuning in and being here with me for this reading. And yeah, so we have 3 piles today. We have pile 1, which is this chunk of rose quartz. We have pile 2, which is this lovely brass flower that I absolutely adore. And pile 3, we have this black obsidian angel. So just go, you know, if you need a pause, whatever you need to do, just take a moment. Pick whatever pile you're drawn to most. If you're drawn to more than one, feel free to watch more than one. You could have messages in more than one pile. Always, always remember this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. There's no need to, if it doesn't feel right for your situation, let it go. That message wasn't for you. Not everything is going to fit perfectly in your situation. Sometimes it does. That's cool when that happens. But again, if it doesn't fit to your situation, like that part of the reading, just let it go. If the whole reading's not feeling right, then maybe that wasn't your pile, or maybe this isn't your reading. So all right, so we will jump right in, and the descriptions will be in, or the timestamps will be in the description box below. Thanks guys, I'll see you at your pile. Hello, 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 my lovely friends. For pile 1, you guys picked this piece of rose quartz chunk. Rose quartz is something I love and always keep on me. It's a good thing if you have a tendency to give your love away, to like keep a piece of like tumbled rose quartz on you. I always have this one in my pocket, just to remind me to keep some love for myself, because you know, I as a healer and an empath, I typically have a bleeding heart and I give all my love away, so you know, I have to remind myself I am just as important and belong on my priority list too. So it just is a little friendly reminder to keep some of that love for myself, and it's really helped. So alright, enough of me. Let's see what is going on with your person, pile 1. What are they thinking and feeling in this connection? How are they feeling about you? What is going on? Let's see. Pile 1, how is our person thinking and feeling? Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Death. And I always have to mention when that card comes up, it doesn't mean anyone's dying. It's a very good card in tarot. We will get to that. Don't be alarmed. Death is not bad. It's good. Well, the Death card is good. King of Swords in reverse. It's kind of funny. We have the King and Queen in reverse of Swords. So, ooh, 2 of Cups. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Give me a moment to kind of tap in to what's going on with your person. First off the bat, I'm hearing, I want to tell you how I feel. I don't have the words. That's a message that just popped out. I'm getting a weird energy from this reading, guys, so I'm just going to go with it. So I'm hearing, I want to tell you how I feel. I want to come forward and I want to tell you these things, but I don't have the words. I need to change. I need to change so many things that I've thought were working for me that aren't. I invested my time into the wrong things, and I have to make a change in order to love you the way you deserve to be loved. I'm not there yet. Okay, I don't know. That came through for somebody. That's for multiple people, somebody. All right, let's get a little more into, let me get a glass of water from that. Okay, yeah, so I feel like this person is definitely realizing the amount of emotions they have for you guys, pile 1, but they don't feel like they completely make sense of it to the point where they don't know even how to speak of what this is. There's something about not feeling grounded in their own emotions, like maybe they've never really truly tapped in to their emotions before. And yeah, I just get this feeling of, I don't know what to say because I have these feelings that I can't quite make sense of. You know, and we have 2 divine counterparts here. We have a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords, but they're in reverse. So it's like this person is realizing that you guys connect, but they don't know how. Like it's not making sense, because like our swords, and again, I read intuitively, so the cards, you know, have meaning, but I get messages intuitively from the cards. So I'm hearing like it doesn't make sense how this all works. Like your swords are your thoughts. That's where I was going with that. Thoughts, communication, logical thinking. And it's like they know that you guys fit, but yet they're unsure how. There's a lot of love here. This is 2 of Cups is one of my soulmate level cards. So a lot of you guys watching are in a soul level connection. And if this person at one point had a situation that was keeping them from coming towards you, it could be third party. And when I say third party, someone's asked me this, like a third party, is it just another person? Not necessarily. Third party can also mean like either friends, family, work, addiction sometimes, another person. I'll let you know if I get like it's another actual person, but I'm just, you know, a lot of times it's just a situation that's causing conflict in your guys' connection where that person feels like they can't move through because of a third party situation. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's always another person. It's just something that situationally they can't move towards you the way they would want to, or it makes it more complicated. It's not like they're just single and you're just single and there's not really something else going on. There's something else like that's going on in a connection that makes it a little more difficult, and it's yeah, a little more complicated. So I just wanted to point that out, because it's not always, I don't want someone to hear that and instantly think that, oh, they're dating someone else or they're seeing someone. No, it doesn't mean that at all. It just means there's another dynamic to your situation that's making it harder to just be. But I feel like this person wants to change. Again, they can't quite figure out how to move forward, but they want to. But yeah, it's just this, I feel like this person's very confused. They feel one way. They don't know how to make sense of those feelings because they've never felt that way before. I feel like this is a situation, if you guys, you know, you could be in contact, but I feel like it's a little more like they've turned their back on you a little bit. Even though they respect you, they see your value, they've turned their back on it a little bit because they didn't know what to make sense or how to make sense of it. But again, I feel like this person is moving out of energies that no longer serve them. With death being here, I feel like they are realizing that they've kind of, I'm hearing self-sabotage a little bit, and they're ready to, or they're recognizing, I don't know if they're ready to do it, but they're recognizing like some errors of their own ways, and some, maybe it's just some tendencies they have that are kind of toxic and not healthy in moving forward in a relationship. So let's get some clarifiers, guys. For pile 1, can we get a clear vision of what's going on with this person? What are they thinking, feeling? And that's just kind of what is going on. I do feel, you know, love for you for sure. Again, there's a soul level connection. They like want to give you their cup. We have the Knight with his cup, which is usually about action. Again, I feel like this person doesn't have the words. Like, that was a very strong feeling, but they have this love for you. They don't quite know what to do with it, but they have it. And they're recognizing they have it. And they're recognizing there's some things that kind of in their life are holding them back from expressing that. They don't have the words, and they don't know how to tell you. I don't think they honestly know what to make of it. Like, again, it's just this kind of like, I don't know what this is just yet. And so it could be a new relationship, or this also just could be like someone that's never really fully invested in you, and they're starting to realize that this was bigger than they originally thought. So let's see. We have the Emperor. So they want to be powerful. They want to be confident. They want to be strong. They want to tell you. Again, they just don't know how. Sorry, too many popped out. Let's see. The Moon in reverse. So I feel like they have some fears about expressing their feelings. They're not sure. I'm hearing they're not completely sure if you would accept them, or you would believe them, is what I'm hearing. Like, I feel like you might think they're a little bit of a talker, but not a lot of action behind their words. That's for some of you guys. We also have the Page of Wands in reverse over our other page. And this is along the line of where this soul connection is. So I feel like this person just doesn't know how to get their message across, is what I'm hearing. Our pages are like our messengers. So we have, you know, our page of like passion, and we have our page of material, you know, possessions, and like being grounded and secure. And so I feel like they have this love, but they don't quite know how to express that to you. Let's look at these queens. Okay. So Temperance is kind of like my divine, the divine timing, divine intervention kind of card. So again, like, we have these two queens reversed, which I'm getting that they're like, that's where I get they turn their back on you because they didn't know how to be your king. But I feel like the universe is stepping in a little bit and kind of showing them some things, giving them some aha moments about this connection. Where do I want to go next? Let's get some Romance Angel cards. It's pretty interesting, guys. I'm enjoying this reading. Hopefully it's resonating with you guys. Let's see. This one wants to come out. I don't read these in the reverse, so free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So yeah, like, I was getting like that third party situation. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not getting any clear messages on what that is. I think there's going to be a lot of people watching this pile, but everybody watching this pile, I think, has a tinge of this person isn't free to express themselves. Like, there's something in their life that they can't move towards you, even if they want to. It's holding them back. So there's some sort of situation. I want to be clear about this third party thing. It's a situation, may not be another person, that's not allowing them to be free. But then I also feel like there's a lot of, in their own mind, that they're holding themselves back because they haven't quite figured out what this is. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So yeah, I definitely feel like this is a pile of, you know, this person has been either very distant, emotionally unavailable, or you guys are in a non-communication where you broke up and this person kind of retreated to make sense. But I think in this retreat, in this time of reflection that they're having some realizations. Again, I think the universe is stepping in. I'm hearing they're getting signs. I think they're saying your name in a lot of places. Like, they're watching a show and for some reason one of the characters has your name. You know, they're like, like, it's almost frustrating, but yet intriguing. Let's pull one more of these. What else is going on with pile one's person and this connection? Past life relationships. Yeah, again, I had the Two of Cups, so I was definitely feeling for a lot of you guys this is a soul level connection. This is a past life relationship. This person might not be open to those ideas just yet, but again, I think they're getting a little nudges, like, and having some realizations, but so it's making them being unsure of what to even make of all this. I want to see what some hidden truth. So we have the Hidden Truth Oracle by All Things Intuitive. I think I got these on Etsy, pretty sure. Yeah, it was from Etsy. It's All Things Intuitive. I'll try to put the link below. But they're pretty cool cards. So it's kind of like what's their hidden truth. It says, I don't react when people mention you. So I think this person keeps their feeling very close to their chest. So if someone might bring you up and they try to almost overly like downplay it, like, oh yeah, like no big deal. So someone might say, oh, I brought you up, and they didn't blink an eye, and so you took that as like, oh, they don't care. But I think this person really does care. They're still figuring out why they care, but they care. Regardless of how they want to rationalize it, they care. I will wait for a sign from you. So it looks like they're waiting for you. Again, up to you what you want to do. Waiting, if you guys aren't in contact, they're waiting for some sort of sign that it's okay to confront you. You came closer than anyone. So I definitely think you definitely made an impression on this person. You came close. You like with this past life and then the soulmate kind of card, you kind of just, I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. They've never experienced anything like this before. So they just didn't know what to do, and they turned their back. I knew, okay, well this contradicts what I just said. I knew exactly what I was doing. So maybe they knew that they didn't want to get hurt. Again, I feel like this person retreated, turned their back on you, turned their back on this connection because they were kind of scared. I knew exactly what I was doing. I'm also hearing this person, maybe like what their normal go-to is playing games, not necessarily super intentionally, but this person just doesn't know how to just be like honest and open without being like trying to be mysterious or something. So like I get that's what they knew exactly what they were doing. Like they were trying to intrigue you by being elusive, but I feel like you weren't playing that game too much, like, or you like got really sick of it really quickly. What else? We're gonna do some divine love messages in a minute. I want to get a couple more cards just for some clarity. Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. So what I'm getting from this, I feel like this person is putting on, like, if you're watching their social media, they seem like they're fine, they look like they're moving on, they're having fun. It's kind of like an act, like they know, like they're trying to like show you that they don't care, is what I'm actually getting from that. Girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So this person, again, I get that they're almost like a game player in the past, but you're just so different than anyone they've ever met. They are just like, well, I don't feel right about playing these games with this person. This person's just different. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. So yeah, I definitely feel like they're very attracted for you. They have a lot of love for you. They're just making sense of it. They're still making sense of it. So I think they prefer to go with I like you. But this person definitely likes you. They definitely care. They're not sure how to move forward towards you. They don't have the words, so they're kind of just sitting back waiting to see what you're going to do. But let's see what some of the, what would they say in their heart of hearts. I'm going to use my White Rose Guidance Divine Love Messages Volume 2 that I love. I might pull some Volume 1 ones as well. That one was flipped over. Actually, let's take that one since it was flipped over. It's easier to stay away than lose you later. So this person is afraid of being hurt, and so that causes them to push people away, and like almost self-sabotaging behavior. Like that might be why they play games, because they're just afraid of people hurting them, and so it's just easier for them to stay in that shallow area, because they don't want you to lose them later. Like once you realize they're not as great as they appear to be, like you're just going to leave, so they're just trying to keep themselves from getting hurt. I wasn't looking for this. I don't know how to deal with this. So again, I feel like they've never felt this connection with anyone before. You're the only one who understands me on such a deep level. Again, you got closer to them than anyone. You understand them. I think you see through their masks, you see through their games, you see through it all, and you see this beautiful, amazing person that is within them that they don't even like fully grasp just yet. But even though they have like these flaws, so to speak, like you see through it all. I find you in music. So again, I was talking about those signs. I think they're seeing, like either watching stuff with your name, they hear songs that remind them of you, like they can't get away from you and this connection. And again, I'm feeling like that's the universe, like, nope, you're supposed to experience this more. I want to be there for you, there to take care of you. So yeah, this person definitely really cares. Again, I don't really think that they completely wrap their mind around it, but they definitely care. I love you, I hate you, I can't live without you. That's a song, so maybe that's one of the songs I hear. Like, I feel like they go back and forth between loving you and hating you, but then they can't get away from you. Things like that. Let's see. The taste of your presence is something I will never ever be able to forget. So if you guys have been, intimate or very close to that, or just had intense moments, they think about it often, like a lot. Thank you for your beautiful presence in my life. We have 2 presents. So again, I think this person, if you guys aren't together, think about you a lot. I think they want to act like they don't care, but they really do. Let's get a couple more. And then, yeah, let's see. Cannot handle heartbreak anymore. Yeah, this person's definitely been hurt. They're scared of getting hurt, so they just they stay in this shallow zone in relationships, but you kind of just went right through that. I can see eternity in your eyes. Yeah, you guys have been together for a very long time, and you turn loose heaven within me. All right, pile 1, I hope this helps you kind of see where your person is. If you like this, please like, subscribe, share. I really appreciate you guys being here and tuning in to my videos and all the lovely comments. And when you guys, tell me about what's going on in your situation, I feel very honored that you guys share that information with me. So thank you for that. And yeah, thank you guys all just for being you, and I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope this helps. So thanks again, guys. I'll see you in another reading. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked this really awesome brass flower. It's from World Markets. If anybody wants it. I don't even really know what it's supposed to be. Paperweight something. I just liked it. That was pretty. It came home with me. Sometimes did you guys do that? You're walking along a store and you're like, I need you. I don't know why I need you, but you're coming home. Maybe that's just me. I typically am more of a window shopper than a buyer, but obviously that wasn't, I don't remember how much it was. It was under $10. It wasn't expensive. So it came home with me. All right, so pile 2. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all you guys being here and coming to me for guidance. It makes me feel really good. And I do personal readings as well. You can email me at my email's in the description box below if you're interested in pricing and details for a personal reading. And remember, this is a general reading. Take it resonates, leave what doesn't. And let's see what's going on with your person in pile 2. See what they're feeling, thinking, what's going on with them right now, things like that. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse, Magician in reverse, the Star in reverse. Okay, sorry. I had to make sure my cards aren't all upside down. I think this person's in, but we have the 6 of Wands. I was about to say this person is feeling pretty down at the moment, but it's okay. They're going to be successful. There's still some success. Here we have Strength. We have the Emperor. Okay. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. All right, let's get an overall. Give Give me a moment to kind of tap into what's going on here. Okay, so recently I feel like this person has lost some grounding in their life. It could have been a job. It could have been just financial things went awry. Could have been they just lost you. Something that they wanted to be successful, something that they worked hard on kind of just threw them for a loop, or they had a big hiccup. I don't think anything is like majorly wrong, but they had a hiccup. So it's caused them to feel a little ungrounded, a little not in their power, and a little hopeless at times. But then we move into this Six of Wands, which is all about success. And then we move on to these clarifiers. So I think even though they might have lost their footing in something, and again, for some of you guys, it feels like they're footing in your relationship. They still feel like they do have some strength. They still feel confident even though they've lost a little bit of their shine, is what I'm hearing. And then the Eight of Swords is like they realize that they're not trapped by their circumstances. They can move through this, because Eight of Swords is all about, you know, feeling trapped, but it being in reverse is a good sign. I'm a little concerned about, you know, this stuff. Not concerned, but this is kind of would be good energies being up, but then these energies aren't bad. So I just have a lot of people watching this pile, so there's a lot of mixed stuff. But how's your person feeling about you is what I want to know. I'm not getting much of that. Again, I feel like there's an overlying sense, like if you guys, I feel like there's a recent breakup for some of you guys, and this person has lost some hope. And they're realizing that they're the ones who caused their own problems, and they caused the problems in the relationship. Maybe they were a little prideful. Because the Strength card is also our Leo card, and not putting down Leos, but there tends to be an ultimate, you know, a level of pride in that. So I feel like I'm hearing for some of you guys, their pride got in their way, which made everything fall apart. Like they were too proud to say I'm sorry, too proud to admit that they were wrong. But inside, like they put on this front, but inside it crushed them. The breakdown of this, if you guys are in a relationship and it's going well, I don't think this is your pile. You might want to pick a different one. But this person wants you to think that, or they acted like it didn't bother them, but it really shook their foundation, is what I'm hearing. Let's get some clarifiers for this, because it's like we have these opposite, like you guys see that, right? Like, so we have King of Pentacles in reverse, which is just not being grounded. Like King of Pentacles is very secure, very financially secure, but then we have it clarified by Strength. And then we have the Magician, which is the ultimate like manifester in reverse, but it's clarified by the Emperor. So it's like I feel like this person is putting on a front and not wanting to let you know that you crushed them, is what I'm hearing. This breakup or this separation is crushing them. As much as they want to make it appear that it's not, it is. Hopefully that resonates for some of you guys, because it's pretty strong. Like it's very conflicting energies here, but I'm just hearing it's a front. It's a front for how they really feel inside. Ace of Wands. Nope. Death. Okay, I'm hearing ego death. And just in case you guys aren't familiar with tarot, death is not a bad card. It's just all about ending one cycle to ending things that no longer serve you, to rebirth into things that do serve you. You have the Emperor again, and the Hermit. Okay, so this person is like almost I'm hearing they're being pushed into a life lesson to learn that it's okay to be vulnerable. Like you don't have to be confident all the time. And they're seeing things from a different perspective because of what happened, but they're still trying to hold on to this confidence they have in themselves. And again, I'm hearing a little egotistical, a little, and again, that's not bad, just people develop different things, ways to protect themselves, but this person needs to let this go. They need to learn to be a little more vulnerable in situations. They don't have to be so strong and so successful. Like, I'm hearing also their views on like what success really looks like is changing. It's very interesting. Hopefully this resonates for some of you guys. But yeah, I definitely feel like we're dealing with someone who almost prides themselves on their confidence. But and I feel like they were a very confident person in themselves. Like, it wasn't necessarily an act, but it's been shattered, and the illusion of what that means is breaking down for this person. As for how they feel about you, they're still very passionate about you. I think they've lost hope on how this connection will move further, because as much as this ego needs to die, they're still clinging to it. Not that our emperor is egotistical, but I'm just hearing this person just like prides themselves on being confident, and they don't want you to know that you shattered them a little bit, but they've retreated to go inside to really think about this, like to really understand. Like, I feel like their thoughts on success are changing, and what it means to be strong is changing too. So I feel like, yeah, again, I feel like this person is in a transformation, is what I'm hearing. Let's pull some of these, see what some of their hidden truths are. So these are the Hidden Truth Oracle by All Things Intuitive. We need to let each other go. So there's a level of trying to let you go here. Being guided to shuffle these a little bit, guys. Bear with me. Alright, so what are some hidden truths for how to... Again, conflicting. I want you. I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, this person is definitely putting on a front. But deep down, they want to tell you they want you. And I felt this passion. They feel this passion for you. But also, it's like once you saw through their layers, and once you broke their confidence, like, they don't know how to be without being this very confident, strong person. I bury myself and work to forget you. So yeah, I feel like this person like thinks that, the best logical thing is to let you go, but they really want you and they really want to tell you how they feel. So instead of like dealing with that, they just bury themselves and work instead. And it kind of came up over the Hermit. So if they've been withdrawn and just working a lot, it's just because they're trying to forget you. Keyword is trying. Let's see. The timing just wasn't right for us. So yeah, maybe you guys had, a timing issue. Just some things, just as much as you kind of tried, things didn't work out as well as you wanted to. Some romance angel cards. I'm trying to see if any more messages are coming through. I'm hearing I don't want to be trapped anymore by this false front. And again, I don't feel like this person was falsely confident, but it holds them back. Like, their lack of being able to connect and be vulnerable with people is actually to their detriment. Okay, chemistry. Yep, there's a lot of like, I want you. There's passion here. Like, this Ace of Wands is like, Ace of Wands under here is like, I really want you, and I want you bad. So I try to keep it clean on my channel, but take that as you will. They are very excited when they see you. The chemistry is unreal. Even if they felt like the timing wasn't right, chemistry was off the charts with you guys. And you guys, if you guys did, have a physical relationship, I feel like it was very successful. And they try not to think about it too much, but I think that they do. more than they like to admit. Ooh, but we have reconciliation. Someone in your past is returning in your life. So I think they want to come back, even though the timing wasn't right. They still want you. They feel like they did the best thing by letting you go, but they want to tell you how they feel. They just, you know. So this person is struggling to figure out how to make this happen. Let's get some crystal angel cards. I didn't pull these for last deck, but I go where they tell me to go. So we're going to get some more clarity for pile 2 here. What's going on for pile 2's person? Besides, they still are hot for you. Okay. Lapis Lazuli, life-changing epiphany or experience. It's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. So yeah, this person, like this breakdown of this ego, and again, I'm hearing they need to have this ego death, is going to change them because they need to be more open. They need to be emotionally available to people. They can't just rely on like the chemistry. Like there needs to be, like, to have a fulfilling relationship, they need to be more open. Clear quartz, let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. So yeah, guys, this person is just, I feel like they're just having a big shift. So they're going, again, they went inside. They're just reevaluating their views on success, their views on relationships, their views on what it means to be successful in a relationship. It doesn't mean just physical, you know. So they're really being guided to like really tap into their emotions. And again, like I think I keep hearing ego death. They're having a death of their ego. So dark night of the soul, things like that. They're just having a lot of like shifts, and that's a lot for this person, and they're not fully sure how to make of it all. I don't know, I just got this deck. It came with another deck. I'm really not sure. There's just lots of different things. So we're just going to pull a card from here, and then we're going to get into the love messages and what they want to say in their heart of hearts for you. So let's see. Life is tough, but so are you. Okay. Not sure. Yeah, again, like, maybe they just see your strength. Maybe it's also guidance for you. Like, yeah, this might be tough, but you're tough too. Don't give up. I feel like that's the person's motto. It's just very, very strong. Let's see, one more. When you met your soulmate, when you meet your soulmate, you feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. So guys, like, if you feel like this is your soulmate, you know, ask yourself, were you anxious, agitated, that kind of thing, or is it just an ultimate calm feeling? Because that's a good judgment of how you feel, you know. There can be a level of excitement, but there's still just like when you're with them and interacting, it's like the world just melts away. So they might feel that way with you, like when they were with you, like I'm hearing everything just disappeared. Like they haven't had a relationship like that where they forget their surroundings, is also what I'm hearing. All right, let's get some White Rose Guidance Divine Love Messages. This is volume 2. I just got this deck in from her. Love, love, love her channel. If you haven't checked out White Rose Guidance, please do. She is amazing. So let's see. What was your person say in their heart of hearts? If they weren't held back by this ego confidence, what would they say to you? Our love can power galaxies. They definitely have, again, like, I feel a little more, they stick to, like, they're more comfortable in that wanting chemistry mode than love, but again, they're being pushed to really start feeling their emotions about everything in their life. I taste your presence. It's something I will never be able to forget. So yeah, they're very passionate about you still. They can't forget about that at all. I think it haunts them. You're the only person in the world who really scares me. So yeah, I think you broke. Sorry, my stomach is growling. Oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. Anyways, wow. You're the only person in the world. Okay, so now I'm just being told they're hungry for you. All right, but anyways, like, I think you've really seen through this mask and this air of ego, and you might have even told them like that it's not really the right way to be. Like, you're not really going to get anywhere in life just being super tough if you don't let people in. So I can't bear to build it all again and watch it wash away. So either they're talking about you or just past relationships. Like, people that tend to build a lot of walls and act like they don't care have been really, really hurt in the past. And so it's almost like a defense mechanism. So, like, push you away before you have a chance to hurt me kind of thing. They're just afraid of it, just them losing it all, like it's slipping through their hands. And that could just be your guys' relationship. Or just, I mean, like you guys had a breakdown of relationship before, you know, and they're afraid of that happening again. Or just if that didn't really happen in your guys' relationship, like if you never found that strong foundation, then it's happened to them in the past, and that's kind of what kept them at a distance. You are my destiny. So they definitely, you know, see you as a soulmate. Maybe like you just give them this ultimate calm they've never had. So it's like the soulmate connection. So they just see you as their destiny. Let's see what else. You are my treasure. That's sweet. So they definitely you have a lot of worth to them. There's a lot of value in you. They think you're very precious. I feel so much joy with you, like I'm a child again. So again, it's like that calm, like they forgot about the world. Like I heard, like everything just disappeared, like nothing else mattered. Like, and this might have been your first interaction. It's like you guys could have been in a crowded place and just like everything disappeared. It's like you forgot where you were, you know, kind of thing. Your picture brings me to tears. So when I get this card, I really feel like this person's looking at your social media. They're checking you out. They're seeing what you're doing, and it just makes them sad because, and I feel like they know that they've lost. They did this. They're being strong and not letting people in, only just pushed you away. And so where did that really get them? And so that's really where the shift is coming from. I feel you so strongly. I can taste your essence. So yeah, again, I think this person really reminisces about your guys' connection, the times you guys had together, the time you met. Again, I kept just feeling like this, just like everything else dissolved when you guys were together. Like nothing else was there. So pile 2, I hope this helps. I hope this gives you some clarity on how your person's feeling, thinking, where they're at in the connection. If you did like if this resonated, please like, subscribe, share. If you felt drawn to another pile as well and this one didn't feel right for you, feel free to watch the other piles. And I will see you in another reading. Thank you guys so very much. And if you're still watching, I just like to clean up and not make a huge mess in between all my readings. So here I go. Hope everyone's doing well. I need to eat after this because my stomach won't stop growling. And that's embarrassing. Okay, let me have some water. Hey, my lovely, I can't talk, my lovely friends for pile 3. I try to merge all those words together. So you guys picked this awesome obsidian angel. It's really, really good for blocking negativity, staying positive, and keeping yourself grounded. Obsidian is another one of my favorites. I do have a piece of obsidian in my pocket. A piece of obsidian in my pocket along with a piece of rose quartz at all times. It helps keep me grounded. I have my obsidian earrings in my ears today that I get from a company called Jax Kelly. They're really awesome. They have a lot of really cool gemstone earrings and candles with, I don't have any here, do I? Nope, they're in my other space. They have like these jar candles with crystals in them, and they're really cool and they smell amazing. But yeah, it's JAXKELLY.com, Jax Kelly. Don't know why I'm telling you all that, but there's some, I love their jewelry and their candles. So, but what we're here for, not to hear me blab away about random things. We're going to keep that one just for fun. All right, we are going over what is your person thinking and feeling about you, the connection, what's going on with them. This is just a snapshot. Just know tarot is a snapshot of a moment in time. Things can change. People change their minds sometimes on the hour. I'm sure some of you guys watching are like that too. So just know this is just like a little like glimpse into their life, what's going on in your connection. Let's see. We already pulled the the Nine of Pentacles. Let's see. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. We have the Wheel. We have the Ten of Wands. Okay. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. Okay, I feel like this person that we're looking at right now is a very independent soul. Like they're very big on acting like, or believing that they don't need anyone else to be happy. I mean, they can still be in a relationship, but still kind of just have this air of like, I'm good on my own, is the message I got. And for some of you guys, this person is so caught up in this belief that single is the best way to go, that they will defend that at all costs, is what I'm hearing. So if you're watching and this person has pushed you away, like you couldn't get close to them, they kept like just pushed you away, or very nonchalant, almost emotionally, we have no cups here, so almost emotionally unavailable. And they think that that's completely, they're happy like being that way, but I feel like it leads them to a lot of burdens. Like they hold a lot because they have no one to share these things with. Like they keep so much to themselves because they don't need anyone. We'll do quotations, need anyone, that it really like puts so much stress on them. Like they're constantly like defending their way of life, and like they don't have to be defensive, but it's like they're like, oh well, I just don't need anybody else, I'm good. So with this Wheel here, I feel like there's some things changing in their life that is like almost like, in this Wheel we see this girl like sitting on top, and then she's going, and then she's upside down, and she flipped this way. It's like I feel like I'm hearing life is throwing them for a loop. And with the Wheel up is, it's good fortune, you know, but the wheel still needs to turn. And like we also have the phases of the moon here, so it's like they're going through these cycles, but I think it's like a breakdown of really like changing their perspective as they're going around. Like they're learning life lessons is what I'm hearing. But this person's very in their thoughts. Like, yeah, we really only have, we have a lot of fire, a lot of air here. Sorry, I'm just trying to get all the messages. And I feel like you've tried to tell them that there's other ways to be, and they don't want to hear it. Like they just don't want to hear what you had to say because they think they know everything, but they don't. It's like you're like the Queen of Swords and they're just like the Page, but they didn't want to hear you, so they've kind of shut out what you had to say. Like I'm getting this like almost like, not that this person's a teenager, but this you know, that teenage vibe of like, I know what I'm doing. I know I see things correctly. I see things clearly. I know what's up, but really like they don't. And it's gonna quickly like come crashing down. Like the weight of it, the weight of how they are, it's like weighing on them, but they're still choosing to think that they are in, like the way they see things is the only way to see things. Because they've defended this for so long, this way of being, that they almost don't know how to be any other way. Let's get some clarifiers on this. Very interesting. Hopefully it's resonating with somebody, because this is a very like independent style person, a very, I'm hearing emotionally unavailable. Might be very kind, you know, very socially, you know, nice, and very, you know, still like a giving, generous person, but I don't think they're giving with their heart. Because they don't see the value. I'm hearing they don't see the value in emotions. Little do they know. We have the Chariot. So I feel like this, yeah, this person, like, I'm hearing, and this isn't really, I don't know, this is what I'm hearing. This person goes through life with blinders on. Like they just see their vision and they're just going straight forward. Sorry for shaking the camera. Like they just have their blinders on and they're just moving forward. Just trotting along. Their only way. And when someone confronts them, they're defensive about it. Like an unwillingness to change. We have the Fool. We have the Hangman. Okay. And we have the Hierophant. Okay, so I feel like, so your person has been in this energy for a really long time, but there's some things that are cracking at the edges. Like there's just like little glimpses of what is a better way to be. So the Chariot, like they have like, it's like one of these horses has their eyes shut and the other one has it open. So it's like they're starting to like, even though they're trying to not see, they're starting to see. Like, you know, we have the yin and yang here. It's like the polarity of not seeing and seeing. And so then we have the Fool. So guys, this is a good sign. Like if your person has been really like this, like I feel like there's a shift happening. We have the Hanged Man. So this is about taking a pause and flipping your perspective. This person, and it came up right over the will. So it's like, again, I was feeling this when I was looking at this card. It's this person's getting like just pushed to seeing things differently. Like they're getting forced by the universe to be like, nope, nope, nope. You need to see things differently. And again, the Hierophant, it's like a level of higher learning. So I think this person might be a little rigid in social norms is what I'm hearing. Or they put on an air of like, well, this is how things are done. This is how I'm going to do them. But they need to have that shift. So like maybe in this card, you know, we have this deer, I guess, sleeping. It's like in their dreams, they're realizing that the key to their life, sorry, it's all this weirdly coming through. In their dreams, they're seeing the truth is what I'm hearing about how they need to be. But in life, they're getting that, like, the circumstances in their life are forcing them to change their perspective, and it's only going to do them good. Okay, where are we going next? We're going to get some Hidden Truth Oracle cards. Like, I want to know, this person's a little interesting. A little bit of a conundrum. So let's see, what is some of their hidden truths for pile 3? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So yeah, if you guys aren't together, this person hasn't forgotten about you as much as they want to pretend. And this person is very in their head a lot, think a lot. Some pile 3's hidden truths, please. I wish I could take back my words. So yeah, I feel like this person was very strong, and again, get the 5 of Swords here. So like they defended, and the 5 of Wands. So they like defended their position at all costs, and I think they were like cold, emotionally unavailable, and they were mean in some of the things they said. And at the time, they thought they were justified because they thought how they saw the world was right, but they weren't, and so they're having some regrets about all this. You and I were too young. Either that can be you guys are physically young, or this relationship never fully got off the ground the way it should have. Like it could have been a young relationship, so to speak. Again, general reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But there's like a youngness about it, a newness about it, a never, like not going years and years and years into something. Or if you guys have been going at this for years, you guys never were together long enough to make it like a concrete thing, because this person just wouldn't give you what you deserve because they just didn't see the value in it. They're so logical. And again, they thought the way they saw things were, I keep just hearing, they just thought that they were right all the time. But just being near you is intoxicating. So, yeah. I have this feeling like this person, like when you guys are together, can't look you in the eye either. Like it almost makes them excited, nervous to be around you. So I don't know what it's like. I feel like I just see this vision of this deer wanting to dash. Like they're so excited, but yet like they gotta run. Like they just gotta run. Like, so anytime you start to open up their little shift, that thought process they have, they kind of took off. This person might be back and forth a lot with you. It's time for me to heal now. Yeah, this person really needs to change their perspective. Realize that the way that they're doing things in life isn't working for them, because all it's doing is causing them, you know, this 10 of Wands, like this immense burden, carrying all this on their own and not realizing that you can let other people in and it can be healthy and they can help you carry the load of what you've dealt with your whole life. I feel like this person also like only could depend on themselves their whole life, so they just, this is how they just do what they know how to do. I feel you leaving me behind. So yeah, you may have like turned your back on this connection, on them. Obviously not completely, because you're watching about them, but they feel like, you know, I'm also hearing, like, I keep looking at this girl with his glasses, like they're watching you. Like maybe they're watching your social media, they're checking you out, they don't want you to know, but they stay awake looking at you. Maybe I'm getting this picture of this person laying in their bed looking at their phone, looking at your social media. You know, when everything's kind of calm and the weight of the world has kind of gone away, they just reminisce about things with you. I will wait for a sign from you. So I guess they're waiting for you to make the first move, but I'm feeling like they need to be the one to do that. But again, up to you. You have free will. But I guess they're waiting to see something from you. This person is a watcher, though. They are a watcher. They observe a lot of people. They take things in. They might not express that, but they do. They see everything. Finding out the truth crushed me. So there might be a truth that, you know, really sent them for a loop about you guys, or what they thought the truth was. Maybe them realizing that just their view on life has been wrong this whole time, and now they're kind of crushed. It's like really just sent them for a loop. Again, I keep hearing that, sorry. This one wanted to pop out. We have balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire your masculine side to give you confidence. So yeah, I'm just hearing this person needs to find balance in their life. They're having a perspective shift and they're just changing the way they think about things. And it's going to be really good for them. So there's finding balance. Control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing what the others may try to control you. So this person might also feel like they might have been in relationships in the past where someone was very controlling or very jealous, and so by not letting people in, that's how they keep control, because they just assume that everybody's going to have a problem with what they want to do. So, you know, but that's their way of controlling their own issues. So they have issues surrounding control all the way around. They might have also grown up in a controlling household, and they just don't want to be controlled. So they stay single, they stay this independent person, they stay emotionally unattached because it's how they control their situation, because they don't want to be controlled. It's really kind of a messed up way to view it, but again, they think that they're right. Revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you feel loved who you truly are. So yeah, this person, I think they're just starting to have some realizations that how they're being isn't the way to be, and they need to really change and let go of the control and to help move forward, or else they're never really going to get anywhere in life. Let's get some of these just for some more clarity. These are the Island Wellness Love Oracle cards. Let's see. What's going on with pile 3's person, please? Keys on a ring. Many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. That might work, or that might be relevant for some of you guys. This person might have a lot of different options. They might have a hard time making decisions. So I feel like this person, I don't feel like they're seeing lots of people, but instead of like going for one of the options, they just choose to not, and they keep things light. Like the one night stand, it's like they just don't ever get emotionally invested past like that introductory level into a relationship. Love calls. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking about you, letting you know. So yeah, this person really thinks about you. They watch you. They want to tell you. So they just don't know how. This person really, really needs to shift their entire perspective on how to be and let people in. They have a lot of healing to do. The runner in a codependent relationship. So we might have some twins here watching. This person is the runner, and hence you're the chaser. So, you know, one way you can look at it, they can't run if you don't chase. So just let this person, guys, just to say, let this person figure this out. Like, they're gonna figure it out, but they just need a little more time to figure it out. Let's see, one more. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So some of your people might have an addictive issue. Again, I feel like they just were raised in a very toxic relationship, so they have a bad view of love. But they're working on it, they're healing it, they're just in the baby steps of that. So let's get some, what does your person want to say in their heart of hearts? What would they say? What do they want to say? These are the White Rose Guidance Love, Divine Love message cards. So what is in your person's heart of hearts? What's going on with your person? Let's see. You're the only person in the world who really scares me. So I think that you really just shook them up. Like, you're different than anyone they've ever known. And it's really scared them and they ran off. Again, it's like that deer, they want to be there, they're just in a drop of a hat, they're gone. I love you, I hate you, I can't live without you. So this person is probably really wishy-washy. We had these two cards in the last pile too. It's kind of interesting. It's a pretty big deck, so it's weird. But yeah, I feel like this person just goes back and forth and back and forth when it comes to communication with you. I didn't fall in love with you because I have always loved you and always will. So this person definitely has, again, I think they fight against it, but they really, really do have a lot of feelings for you, and that's not normal for them. Yeah, they're just figuring all that out. Can you handle my scars? So this person's probably like a pretty damaged person. Again, a lot of people who keep these walls up have been really hurt, and so that's just how they act like they don't care, but they care so much that it's easier just to keep people at a distance. So this person, you know, in their heart of hearts is wondering, if, you know, things were to work out or you guys came back together, could you handle all that damage that they have? Would you be willing to work with them through healing this heart? So we meet again, my dear friend, through space and across time. So again, this could be, you know, a love level or a soulmate level connection where you guys have had past lives together, and you're both here to help teach each other lessons. I feel like I've been missing you my whole life. You're my lost paradise. Let's get a couple more of these and then we're going to end this. Let's see, what else would your person want to say in their heart of hearts? This is the volume 1 of White Rose Guidance Messages. See what else. Your picture brings me to tears. Yeah, I get that this person watches you. Like, they really watch your social media and they miss you. Forgive me. I've never felt this way before. I don't know how to act. And one more, guys. One more. What else would our person say for pile 3, please? This one. You are my muse. So they definitely see your beauty, you know. Everything about you is like wonderful. They just haven't figured out how to deal with that. So pile 3, I hope this helps. Hope this gives you some clarity, and I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Thank you guys so much.